Now that the midterm elections are over, there will be a number of shakeups in the White House. Right now, what we do know is that it is likely that Donald Trump will fire and replace Kirstjen Nielsen. She is the Secretary of Homeland Security, who has essentially done everything that Trump has wanted her to do, including ripping children away from their parents at the border to follow through with Trump's zero tolerance policy. Trump is also likely to push out the White House Chief of Staff, John Kelly. Now, those two things aren't separate. John Kelly loved Kirstjen Nielsen from what we've read in the past. They have a close relationship. So getting rid of Nielsen probably has something to do with his likelihood of also getting rid of his Chief of Staff, John Kelly. Now, who will he replace John Kelly with? We're not 100% sure as of now, but it is likely to be Nick Ayers. Nick Ayers is the Chief of Staff for Mike Pence currently. And Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner apparently have been pushing for this. And Donald Trump Jr. has given Ayers the stamp of approval for whatever that's worth. So we'll see what happens in the future, but this was likely to happen. I just think Kirstjen Nielsen's a clown, and she should have followed through with her principles if she had any, rather than going along with some of the horrible things that Trump wanted to do.
So this is the perfect example of why never to listen to Donald Trump, because he made her the face of ripping the families apart and then blamed her for it. It's Trump 101. If you watch the Young Turks, you'll see that we've reported dozens of these stories where he'll take something terrible, make you do it, and then blame you for it afterwards. So you're gonna get thrown under a bus anyway. That handwriting was on the wall. I don't understand how people can't see it. It's happened so many times. How are they all such suckers? And I think the answer to that is power, precious. Like they want, their thirst for power is so much that even though it's super obvious that Trump is going to betray you and then fire you and blame you for all the problems he created, you still can't help but power, precious.
She's doing that right behind you.
Yeah, literally, precious.
Power.
Okay, so I shed no tear for her at all. She was the face of that program. There was a way you could have stood up for it by standing up against it, right? But you didn't. Instead, you defended it, you implemented it, you were the face of it. So I'm, sad day for you that you decided to side with a monster who was also coming for you. And so he'll blame you for everything that went wrong in immigration, and it's a conduit to get to John Kelly. Now they're establishment figures. I don't like the establishment, but they're far more stable than Donald Trump. When he gets rid of these guys, a lot of people are worried that Nick Ayers is not qualified for the job for Chief of Staff. Of course he's not. The Trumps like him. Okay, so it'll be an even bigger mess. So you have that to look forward to.
I have a prediction, and this is only based on gut instinct. I think John Bolton will be gone too.
Really?
I do.
I'd be surprised by that. But you never know. Trump is so unpredictable. But John Bolton is an ass kisser. He's a guy that was described as kiss up, kick down kind of guy. That's exactly who John Bolton is. He's got things in his mustache from Donald Trump. So he's gonna play those games and try to survive. And then for what? At the end of the day, you're all going to be humiliated because he did terrible things. And we're all gonna find out real soon. Like what you see? Click the subscribe button below and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another video from the Young Turks.